We've been predicting an El Niño to develop for the last several months, and we've been waiting. Finally, now the sea surface temperatures in the tropical Pacific have warmed to more than half a degree C above average for the last 3 weeks. So we have El Niño levels in the sea surface temperature, but we haven't declared an El Niño yet. The Australians have, but NOAA and the IRI here in the US have not, because we're waiting for more atmospheric variables to fall into place. Some of them have, like the winds. We have low-level westerly wind anomalies. They died off just recently, but they'll be coming back. It's ebb and flow when it comes to those winds. Upper-level winds are more from the east, and that's good for El Niño. The convection pattern, the thunderstorm patterns in the tropical Pacific are not suggestive of El Niño conditions at this time. We need to get more thunderstorm activity in the near the date line, and we don't have any to speak of yet. Models are predicting that it will happen, and they've increased the predicted strength of the El Niño a little bit. Now that things have gotten going with the sea surface temperatures, we could get a weak or a moderate strength event. Moderate means more than 1 degree C above average. So far, we haven't had that, and we're probably going to get it in the next few weeks. Not a whole degree, but we'll get some of the atmospheric variables falling into place, and we expect it's likely in early November that the U.S. will declare an El Niño advisory. It's not guaranteed, but we're thinking it's very likely. So accordingly, the climate forecasts or the climate models are calling for the usual effects of El Niño during the Northern Hemisphere winter, like the tendency toward wetter than average in the southern tier of the United States, drier than average in the northern part of South America, but wetter than average in southeastern South America, and most of all, a strong tendency toward dry in Indonesia, northern Australia, and parts of Southeast Asia. The wetness in the Greater Horn of Africa is not being predicted very much, but their wet season is just about over now anyway. Southern Africa, ironically, we don't have a forecast very much for dry, which you'd expect during an El Niño. But overall, it does conform to the canonical pattern across the globe, about 70 to 80% that way. So now things are falling into place. We expect the event to last well into the spring, according to the models, and we'll wait and see what happens next. So we do have it now. It's just on the brink.